What if I told you that the world's greatest rock and roll band almost didn't have a name until the moment they stepped on stage? Stay with me to discover how a panicked phone call and a flip of a Muddy Waters record created rock history, and why this story proves that sometimes the best things happen when you least expect them. July 12, 1962. It's a sweltering Thursday night in London, and the Marquee Club on Oxford Street is buzzing with nervous energy. 6 young men are about to take the stage for the very first time. They're called the Rolling Stones, and in just a few hours, they'll change music forever. Picture yourself in that cramped basement club. The air is thick with cigarette smoke and anticipation. 19-year-old Mick Jagger grips the microphone. Keith Richards tunes his guitar, and Brian Jones, going by the mysterious name Elmo Lewis, prepares to blow everyone's minds with his slide guitar. But here's the incredible part. They almost didn't make it to this moment at all. Just hours before the show, they were sitting around a phone booth, arguing about what to call themselves. Brian Jones was on the line with Jazz News, placing an ad for their first gig. "What's the name of your band?" the voice asked. Panic. They had no name. Every second on that expensive call was costing them precious pennies they didn't have. That's when Brian spotted a Muddy Waters album lying face down on a nearby table. His eyes landed on the first track, Rolling Stone Blues. In that split second of desperation, he blurted out, "The Rolling Stones." And just like that, rock history was born from pure chance. That night at the Marquee, they played 16 songs, raw, electric blues that made the small crowd feel like they were witnessing something special. Chuck Berry, Jimmy Reed, Robert Johnson, music that spoke to something deep and rebellious in everyone's soul. The energy was infectious. Keith Richards later said it felt like leaving the planet, like nobody could touch them. They weren't just playing music, they were creating a feeling, a movement. 63 years later, the Rolling Stones are still performing, still selling out stadiums worldwide. But it all started in that tiny basement club with 6 nervous kids and a desperate phone call. Think about it. How many times have you been in a situation where you had to make a split-second decision, where you had to trust your instincts and just go for it? The Stones' story reminds us that sometimes our greatest achievements come from embracing the unknown, from saying yes when we're scared, from taking that leap even when we don't have all the answers. Every time you hear satisfaction or paint it black, remember that it all started with 6 young men who believed in the power of the blues. They didn't have a record deal. They didn't have money. They didn't even have a name. They had something more valuable. They had passion, friendship, and the courage to step into the unknown together. The next time you're facing your own first performance moment, remember July 12, 1962. Remember that legends aren't born with all the answers. They're made when ordinary people decide to do something extraordinary. What's your Rolling Stone moment? That time when you had to trust your instincts and just go for it. Share your story in the comments below and join the History Sparks community. Don't miss the incredible human stories behind history's greatest moments. Every week, History Sparks brings you the real stories of real people who changed everything. These aren't just dusty old facts. They're the moments that prove ordinary people can create extraordinary legacies. Hit that subscribe button and become part of a community that believes history isn't just about the past. It's about understanding the spark of greatness that lives in all of us. Because every legend started somewhere, and that somewhere might just be where you are right now.